Hannah. This is why moms cut their hair off. This is why. But I'm not cutting my hair off because I did that once and I regretted it like in a week because I don't know how to style hair. I'm like trying this new thing out because like so many people are doing it. It's totally in, but I don't think I like it. It looks like a little nipple on my head or someone dropped a turd up there. Ding. And this toy is annoying me. Anyway, guys, this is Oliver's 2-month update video. I did a little poll on Twitter. If you're not following me yet, make sure you follow me on Twitter. I will pop in my Twitter name here. But if you're not following me, follow me, because I actually asked a few of the people who are following me and my friends who are always on Twitter if they even voted. But I asked if they wanted to see a video of me talking about him, his 2-month update in a vlog, or if they wanted me to make a full video just of him. And they picked just of you because you're so precious to me. Let's get started, shall we? Oakley. At his 2-month appointment, this little turd was 11 pounds. Well, actually, he was 10 pounds, 15 ounces, but to me, 11. And 22 inches long. So he grew about a pound because his 1-month appointment, he was 10 pounds on the dot. Grew about a pound and then grew half of an inch in the month that, in like 4 weeks or whatever it was. And he is learning to grab. He's mastering it. Not just mommy's hair, but daddy's face and his toys. He's learning to grab those. His favorite toy right now is this little guy here. If you're watching this, Becky and Will, thank you. He loves the little tentacles. They're like that loud paper. And then the little fishy at the end. Okay, that's my ear. Would you like to sit? Oliver! Oliver, let go of here. Oh my God. So he found his hands. He realizes he has hands, realizes he has fingers, and he loves, loves, loves to suck on his hands and suck on his fingers. We will hear him in the monitor sometimes, like if his passy falls out, he'll be like, it's such a gross sound, but he's obsessed with his hands. He likes to make himself gag with his fingers. He hasn't found his thumb. He keeps his thumb tucked in, but his like pointer finger literally like touches the back of his throat. I can't do anything about it. He has been drooling a ton, like a ton of drooling. And are you okay? He's been drooling a lot lately, and it's not because he has teeth coming in. At least I don't think so. I can't feel them when he's like eating, or I can't feel anything like or see any like white spots that would show something was like trying to surface. I mean, it could be like deeper than I can see. I don't know. Like, however, from what I can see, he has no teeth coming in. He's just drooling a lot. He likes to make big spit bubbles. He's really good at that. Professional. He loves to drool, and like he's just recently started doing the whole thing, and they like bubble out, and he just gets a kick out of it. So they don't have anything in the Olympics for that. I'm sorry. He sleeps most of the night now. Pretty much the only time he really wakes up is when he wants to eat. Occasionally he'll wake up and just be awake, which it happens very rarely, but it happens. So I try to just rock him back to sleep and with his pacifier in his mouth, and a lot of times that works, but he always eats first and then he's awake. I'm not drinking coffee at night, so I don't know why he's awake. 9 times out of 10 he sleeps very well. He just recently started in his crib. We've been putting him in his crib every night now for almost 2 weeks, and he's doing great. He sleeps better in there than he did in the bassinet in our room, and I don't know if it's just because maybe like me or my husband are loud when we sleep. Like, I don't know if I don't think I snore, but he does sometimes. Or if the dogs are in our room and they shake and their collar jangles like that. But he sleeps a lot better in his room, in his crib. So that's where he's been sleeping. He's doing great with that. He didn't really have a problem transitioning into his crib. We put him in there too sometimes when he's not really sleeping yet, just so he can learn to get himself to sleep by himself without us having to rock him or sing or read a book or whatever, because it's important for babies to learn to do that on their own. The doctor, his pediatrician had informed me, get a nighttime routine get a nighttime routine started, and you know, like a bath or a book. And we give him a bath now every other night or every 2 nights. He doesn't need one every night. He's not crawling or anything crazy, but if he does poop a lot that day, like in my other vlog or whatever, we definitely make sure we give him a bath, because you be a stinking boy. But he's super active now. He hates being bored. If he's bored, you'll know, because nothing you do will work unless you play with him. He likes to look at things, so I can just easily just walk him around the house and my eyes just go. He loves to look at things, new things, taking him for a walk outside, but it's been really hot this week, so we haven't gone. Bad mommy. He loves to smile if he's in the mood for it that day, but when he is in the mood for it, you know he is, because all he does is smile and giggle and laugh, and he'll even smile at people he doesn't even know that aren't me or my husband, so that's pretty cool. When he goes to his doctor's appointment, they'll get him to laugh and giggle, and not giggle, but you know, smile. He can't laugh yet. He's a very, very chatty baby. Very blah, blah, blah. He's not really like babbling yet. I think there's still coos, but he is, I think, going to be talking, at least got a couple words down by the time he's 1. He's just so there in a conversation that it's unreal. But I love that, because I talk a lot. He's definitely awake more throughout the day. That goes back to me like talking about him wanting to play all the time. When he's awake, sometimes you can just be talking to him and, you know, that'll be fine for him. But other times he wants to be involved with his toys, I guess. My husband and I put together his Nemo bouncer the other day, and he's too small for it still. He can sit in it, he just can't sit up all the way unassisted yet. So we just have to make sure we stuff something in the back of it. But his feet touch the ground, or like the front, like his toes do. So he can make himself bounce on it, and he loves that thing. Like he will, like, we don't keep him in there long because he isn't tall enough for it completely. And like I said, he can't sit up by himself, but he loves to be in that thing, and he'll just stare at all the little animals around it. I'll show you guys later, but he loves it. He loves car rides. Hates his car seat. So when we clip him in the car seat, he hates it. He hates being constricted, I think, but he does love a good car ride. So that's always a positive thing, and it helps when I have to run errands or go somewhere. He loves to pet fuzzy things, aka our dogs, but I did recently take him out shopping earlier this week, and there was this fur coat, because, you know, obviously winter is coming. Game of Thrones reference. By the way, I watched Game of Thrones. Loved it. Anyway, back to him. Took him out to the store, and there was a fuzzy coat that had like one of the fuzzy hoods, and I had him pet it, and he just like geeked out. It was so cute. But he's starting to really like look at our dogs and react to them. He doesn't mind Tallulah licking his feet. He doesn't mind that as much anymore as he used to, but Oakley has just become such a big, like, great big brother to him. Like, our dogs are our kids, so we refer to them as that. But he will lay with him when he does tummy time. It's so sweet. He's getting really good at tummy time too. He's learning to put his head up and use his arms to prop himself. So that's awesome to see him watch as he progresses in that. We started using the chest pillow, and that has helped tremendously. So if you're having a problem with maybe, like, I thought his head was too heavy for him. That helped a ton. So if you get a tummy time mat, make sure it... Look at the bubbles. See the bubbles? See the spit bubbles? Mmm. Oliver. 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 Do, 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 do. Okay. The chest pillow really helped a lot. It gives just enough elevation, and it actually helps them, like their head kind of goes down. So it forces them to bring their head up. It just makes that, it's like a natural instinct. You don't poop on me. Are you showing them? You're doing so well. Look at you, strong boy. I think he's pooping. Speaking of poop, he pooped on me for the first time. And it was a runny poopy. He's breastfeeding, so it's going to be running naturally. But I was feeding him, and I just changed his diaper, and he was starting to fall asleep. So what I do is when he starts falling asleep, I go change his diaper, and then I flip him to the other side so he gets like a good amount of food. And yes, I'm talking about that time. And I had him laying like this, and I was feeding him, and I heard this like nasty turd shart, and it was so gross. And I was just wearing like a nightie, like a nightgown type, not a nightgown, but like just an oversized shirt. The poop leaked up the diaper, or seeped out of his legs. So I don't know which one it was, but it was one of them because he was sideways. Seeped out, went in between my legs, and I caught it in between my thighs. Thank God they touch, because I didn't want to get his nice rocking chair dirty. No, I don't want to get it stained with your poop. I'm calling my husband. I'm like, Jordan, get up! I'm like screaming at this point. So my husband thought that I was being, oh, here we go again. Ow, Oliver. Ow. My husband comes running into the room thinking I'm like being taken away, but no, I just got pooped on. I need his help. And it literally soaked into my underwear. It was the most disgusting thing. I was like gagging, and I was like, you need to take him and change him, please, and just rock him back to sleep. Like, I can't do this. I might puke. So I ran and took a shower because I was really disgusted. Mom life, that happens. I get it, but I just didn't expect that excitement at 3 in the morning. Are you just tired? You want mama? Yeah. He's got a clogged duct, and it's nothing to really worry about. His pediatrician said just to make sure that I do warm compresses on it, and just to keep it clean, use a new washcloth every time that I clean it, because if it does get infected by any chance, we don't want it to like spread into the other eye, but to do both just to be cautious. And when I do the warm compress, to massage the inner corner of his eye, just in case there is something else that like blocking, that I could potentially break it up and fix it. So I've been doing that, and he's had days where it's better than others, which is not a big deal. At his 2-month appointment, I did bring that up to her, and she checked it out, and she said, yeah, it looks like a clogged tear duct. And the times that it gets the worst is when he cries. Like if he cries actual tears, I notice it more boogery or like goopy, and I just make sure I clean it up. He doesn't really like it all the time, but you know, it's gotta kind of be done, kind of has to be done. I just pay attention to it and make sure that even if it is cleared up, I do like to just take a warm compress at least 2 to 3 times a day anyway, just to keep it from gooping. That's something else we've been dealing with. She said there's nothing really that they're gonna do yet because it's still early in the game, and it's not uncommon for babies to get this. But if it gets too bad or swollen, then obviously I need to call, and they're gonna prescribe some drops for us. But for now, he's doing good. Today it actually looks really great. Just a little watery on the outer corner, but that's pretty normal. He also is turning his head better towards sounds and loves to watch the TV. We put him on Disney Channel every morning. He's got a little bit of a routine, so I can eat, make coffee, let the dogs out, feed the dogs, and make sure they're taken care of too. He does love Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. That's his like new fave thing. He is just growing like a weed. I'm 2 months old. Hi, baby doll. Hi, let me see that. Smile. Smile. Where's the smile? Oliver. Oliver. Toot, 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 toot. He's just overtired, guys, but he's my big baby. He's my big baby. Here you go. This is cool little thing we put together. So this has become his new favorite toy, but we won't talk too much about that because his favorite toy, for the most part, was this thing. And you'll see it in like my vlogs if you've watched those. But he loves this. They kick this. He loves the toys hanging off of it. And there's like a little mirror up here for him to look at himself. But he absolutely loves this toy and it grows with them. So it's really cool. He's just getting a little feisty right now. So I'm going to end this video. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't yet, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And yeah, I can't believe I have a 2-month-old. It's nuts. Almost 3-month-old now. Woohoo. But stay tuned because I do upload vlogs and I'll be doing a couple other videos until his 3-month update video. So thanks so much for watching.